Looters don't care about George Floyd, police brutality, or anything else of that nature. They are simply opportunistic thieves that are using his death to cause property destruction of innocents that did not have their knees on the back of that man's neck. Some people justify this bad behavior by saying they should have listened and this was the only way to be heard. That doesn't make any sense considering the whole entire country was talking about George Floyd being murdered. If you were actually concerned with justice, you would have only targeted the aggressors and their institutions. Instead, they call other businesses, both small and big, in the crosshairs, even though we know who is directly responsible for it. That makes you an aggressor. If you punch me, I punch you back. But if I decided to break my neighbor's face because I'm upset and he has health insurance, my actions were not justified and I'm in the wrong. Lashing out at businesses and thinking it's okay because they have insurance was always illogical and immoral. Not every business or commercial insurance even covers all damaged property in riots, nor can every item be replaced or accounted for and quantified. Nor does it account for the time that it took to get it or the time it's going to take to rebuild it, if that's even possible or worth doing. So all you've done is hurt your community because you've negatively impacted the business owners that aren't all rich, nor are they all white, their employees, which are of all different races, and the consumers that wanted to purchase their goods or services. Your justification reeks of economic illiteracy, and no, lashing out at hundreds of unrelated businesses is nothing like the Boston Tea Party. Some of us talk about state aggression year round, not just when it trended on Twitter, so we are capable of holding two positions at the same time. There's an issue with the state and its aggression, and people that loot innocents are not justified in their actions. It doesn't even mean they're both equal, it just means they're both wrong, and it's easy to speak about both. It is a false choice, a false dichotomy to suggest otherwise. So whether the destroyers of innocents' property were organizers, undercover agitator, cops, or clowns trying to hit a lick, they didn't care about George Floyd, nor are their actions conducive to solving any problems. They are not emotionally distraught humans that are also tired of black lives being taken. That's the last thing on their minds as they carry out lamps and shoes. I'm not even suggesting that all protests have to be peaceful. I'm saying that you're only effective if you target the aggressors. So if you participate in or justify looting innocents, you are an enemy of liberty.